Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the A50s. This is a premium, or as I would call, premium wireless gaming headset by Astro. Those of you who are familiar with Astro or not familiar with them, they've been around for quite some time, many years. They've been making high-end gaming headsets as well as some other gaming peripherals for several years. They were acquired by Logitech. Last year they came out with the Astro A40s. I did review those, and now I'm going to be taking a look at the Astro A50s. So let's see what this thing comes with. Let's also do a mic test, and I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions. All right, first let's show you what this thing comes with. As you can see, Astro always has this high-end packaging. It looks really nice. There is two versions of this headset. There is one that works for your Xbox and your PC and Mac, or one that works for your PlayStation 4 as well as your PC and Mac. So make sure you get the one that's gonna work best for you. For me, I don't have a console right now, but I have a PC, so I just happen to pick up the Xbox ones. I kind of like the color combination. They do not skimp on the packaging. It's really nice, and it seems like everything is well protected inside. Once you get the box open, it's only going to come with a few items. First item obviously being the headset, the second being the charging station or the wireless station, the base station, whatever you want to call it, and a cable as well to hook it into your computer or console. So let's take a look at the headset first. All right, so Astro's had this same style headset for a while. They've made small revisions and tweaks just to make it a little bit better over time. As you can see, it is mainly made out of plastic. My guess is probably to keep price of materials costs down, as well as the weight of it. On the right side of your ear cup, you're gonna have the voice and game toggle. What that allows you to do is that allows you to change the amount of volume that you hear from your game to your chat. Astro allows you to, if people in Discord are talking too loud or vice versa, you can kind of control which side you fall on more. If you want to kind of mute everybody and just listen to the game, you can do so by putting more volume towards the game. Kind of a nice little feature there. I do like it a lot. Also on the right ear cup, you have your on and off power button with the LED indicator. You have your Dolby toggle, your equalizer, so you can save 3 different settings or profiles and switch between them on the fly. At the bottom, you do have a volume wheel. This is handy if you're in the middle of something, you don't want to go into your Windows settings. You can kind of just reach up and mess with it right on your headset. And then on the bottom, you have the charging port as well as the wireless contacts for when you put it into the base station. On the right side, they've always had these, I call them poles, for adjusting your headset headband size. It does slide quite easily, but it is sturdy and it stays normally where you put it. The headband itself is plastic and has a thin piece of cloth at the top. I do wish that thin piece of cloth was a little bit thicker, and the reason I say that is because all the weight is kind of sitting on that thin piece. You do kind of feel it at first when you put on the headset, but then after several minutes it breaks in and you don't feel it anymore. But I do wish that it was a little bit thicker, and it is made of plastic, but it tends to bend quite easily. It does not feel like it's going to break. On the left ear cup, you're obviously going to have your microphone. It is completely flexible, so you can position it wherever you'd like, and if you flip it up, it does mute automatically for you, which is pretty handy. The ear cups are cloth. They're very soft, and they have a slight oval shape here. I do wish that they were a little bit bigger on the inside. I do notice that my ears do barely touch the inside here of the ear cup, but it does not bother me. It is not painful. They just touch. Nice little feature too is that they are magnetic, so you can remove them. So if you wanted to clean them, swap them out for different ones. Astro offers different accessories on their website. I believe they offer more of like a leather ear cup. That way it creates more sealing. I prefer the cloth because it allows more sound to leak out. This is not a closed back headset, but it really is not an open back either. I call it in between. Sound does leak out a little bit, and I can also hear a little bit of my surroundings, but maybe not as much as like my Game Zero, my Sennheiser Game Zero, which is very open back. Other than that, I'm pretty pleased with the aesthetics of the headset. It does not feel overly cheap or overly expensive, but they kind of get the job done and they keep it fairly lightweight. And I like the all matte black look. Let's talk about the base station or charging station. Okay, the base station is pretty simple. You plug it in USB to your computer. On the back, they offer a micro USB. Again, I wish this was USB-C, but it is what it is. They have the optical in and out. They have the auxiliary, a charging port, as well as a toggle. So make sure you pay attention if you're using this on your PC, toggle it towards PC. If you're using it on your console, again, I have the Xbox version. They make a PlayStation 4 version. Swap it to your console there. On the bottom, there is 4 rubber feet, which make the base station feel pretty sturdy. When it's on your desk, does not feel like it's going to move. It does have the charging connectors. That way, when you plug it in, you are going to, or when you set your headset in to the cradle here, it is going to charge automatically for you. That's a nice feature. You don't have to constantly plug your headset in every time that you want to charge it. And then there's some LED indicators on the front. The first one being your charging level, so it lets you know when your headset is fully charged or where it is at. You can also choose your EQ setting, your Dolby on and off. So it's kind of handy just to look over at it and see where you're at. All right, well, let's go ahead. Let's get this thing hooked up to the computer. I'll do a quick microphone test for you so you can hear how the microphone sounds on the headset for it being a wireless one. Okay, I now have the headset hooked up to my computer. I'm using Audacity to record this audio that you're hearing, and I'm not going to do any editing to the microphone at all whatsoever. No post-processing. I might just change the volume levels based on the video in editing, and that's about it. I did use this headset for roughly 2 weeks, and I had 0 issues with Discord, talking to my friends in and out, and gaming and things like that. They could hear me clearly. They never had any issues with too much background noise. I do have a Razer Huntsman keyboard behind me, which makes quite a bit of clicky noise, and obviously they could hear it sometimes, but it does a decent job of drowning out some of the background noise. Now, what's kind of cool too is in the Astro... With the Astro software, they call it the Command Center. You need to go online and download it from their website or from the Windows Store. And the reason that is because it offers another level of customization. You can control how much noise gate, they call it, is on the microphone. So if you want to stream and you want the quality to be a little bit better, then do so. I have it in the highest quality. But if you're in a loud environment, you want to drown out more of that background noise. Maybe you got a TV in the background, you got other people gaming with you in the room, a dog barking, who knows. You can raise that noise gate so it drowns out some of the background noise, but keep in mind it will hurt a little bit of quality of your voice. It won't sound as clear or as crisp. It will make you sound a little bit more nasally. Again, the command software is awesome. You can do lots of things with this headset. And let's talk about sound. Gaming with this thing was awesome. I'm able to tweak the sound settings to be what I want. If you're playing a first-person shooter, you might want to raise the EQ, the highs. You might want to be able to hear reloading and steps and things like that. If you're listening to music or a movie or multimedia, maybe you want to raise the bass. Again, with the software, you can customize the sound signature how you want. But overall, everything was clear and everything was enjoyable to listen to on the headset, whether I was gaming or just watching YouTube videos or watching a movie or something like that. I have 0 complaints about the sound. It sounds pretty good for being a wireless headset. Again, it is wireless, so maybe the microphone might not be as high quality as some of the wired ones that you've heard me test in the past. But overall, it's good, and I had 0 issues, and I had 0 complaints from my friends on the other end on Discord listening to me. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Okay, I wanted to give you a quick look at the software as well. Keep in mind I'm using the Astro A50 microphone to record this video. This software is great. Get it downloaded because you can save all of your settings and tweaks and everything like that. First thing you want to do is check if there's any firmware updates. Okay, so there's a version for the headset and a version for the base station right there. Over here on the left side, these are some presets. As I was talking about before, Studio, Pro, Media, Astro, they have different library presets, equalizers here.
microphone settings. So you can get into your microphone settings. As I mentioned, you can control the noise gate for night, home, tournament. That's obviously if you want a very high noise gate to drown out the sound. You can control the mic level here, so you could raise it or lower it. The side tone, which is kind of like voice monitoring, plays your voice back into your ear cups, or back into your drivers. That way you know if you're screaming too loud. You can control the stream port. For this, the Astro A50, I'm actually not sure if it has a stream port. I believe it does have the auxiliary on the back. You can also control your settings here. Again, your voice to game. You can do this on the headset itself, and it gives you a little alerts. Up here, I can see my charge and then all my settings. Again, I know I'm kind of running through this quick, but I've done it in other videos, and honestly, it's pretty basic, but this is kind of the special thing about this headset and all the Astro products is that this software is great. You see Logitech doing this, you see Razer doing this kind of stuff, but I think Astro hits it on the head. The software is really clean, it's easy to use, and it's pretty straightforward. After you create all your different profiles for EQ 1, 2, and 3, you can sync them to your device. That way, if you go to your console, you can have those 3 EQs saved, and you don't need the software to mess with it at all. That's another cool thing. You don't have to have this software running. Once you have everything set and you've tweaked all your sounds, you can save it and it syncs to your device, syncs to your headset and your device. That way you can switch it on the fly. Either way, pretty cool. The software is complete and I've had 0 issues with it.
Okay, so I just want to kind of wrap this video up and talk about some of the things that I really liked about the headset and then maybe a couple complaints as well. Overall, really happy with the headset and it worked good. First thing I wanted to mention is that over 2 weeks, I did not have one connectivity issue. Not a single one for being a wireless headset. I always kind of wondered with wireless products, is that going to be an issue? But I've been using a wireless mouse by Razer for a while, and it's been super consistent and reliable. So were these. I had 0 issues in connectivity. The base station is sitting on my desk behind me. I was able to walk all the way through my house and have complete sound. It wasn't until I got to my back deck, which is probably 30 to 40 feet away, that I started having some connectivity issues with hearing. It's kind of handy to have wireless. If you wanted to get up from your desk or you want to move around the room, you can still hear everything. You can still talk to your buddies or friends or whoever it is that you're chatting with. It just works well. And I had 0 issues with the wireless. That's one thing I can say that was 100% reliable is the wireless connectivity as well as the sound quality. It was amazing. It remembered my EQs and I can control most of my settings from the headset itself. The microphone's all right. Is it the best sounding microphone in the world? No, but it's a gaming headset. It's not going to be a studio quality microphone. I don't think Astro was aiming at that. I think they just wanted something reliable, and that's what they got there. As far as comfort, my ears get a little warm, but not much. These cloth pads are breathable, and what's nice is when you want a break, you can actually just rotate them and set them right here on your shoulders, and you can kind of get a break from them. If you want to mute your mic, you just rotate it up and you do mute it. Again, this headset runs around $300, so it is a higher end headset, but it does have a lot of higher end features that I like. So if you're a console gamer as well as a PC gamer, or you want a really good wireless headset, these would be pretty good for you, and they work well, and you have the convenience of being wireless. Also, you can customize them. So if you wanted a little bit, if you wanted to get like different ear cups here, you could do so. I know the Astro A50s offer more customizations, like the removable side panels here on the ear cups and a different microphone. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the headset itself. Let me know what you thought about in the comments below. Again, if I didn't cover on anything in this video that you have questions about, you can always ask below or click the link in my description below. I do have affiliate links down there that will link you to the product on Amazon. You can check the latest pricing and read all the details and things of that nature on there. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Thanks. Bye.